What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Total Line, episode 7, in your face, live. Dave's RC. I'm Dave. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing tonight? How's it going, guys? Barry, I see you in there. What's going on, man? How are those planes treating you? Deuce is Wild. What's going on? How you doing, man? Eric, how you doing, man? Eric, so yeah, I was looking at some used DX9s. I think they were not the black edition, but there was a couple of them in there, but they were pickup only. I don't know. I'm still looking. I'm still really browsing, but that's right. I am looking for a DX9, you guys. So if anybody knows anybody that's got one for sale, let me know. Reckham Roy, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we were talking about that DX8 there. Jeff Custom, how you doing, man? Good flight on that Beaver. I saw that, man. That was a good flight. Michael, how you doing, buddy? Paul, I missed you when you came through Portland. Yeah. So if I can't find a DX9 used or at a reasonable price, yeah, I know, right? It's looking a lot better, man. It's looking a lot better. I might just go ahead and yeah, I looked on eBay, Jeff. That's one of the first places I looked. There's a couple of bids going on right now on a black edition with everything. Though it's like brand new. It doesn't even look like it's been used. If I can't find one for a decent price, I'm probably just going to buy the module for my my Taranis 9D Plus so that I can use Spectrum stuff. Deuce is Wild, you said you got your DX9 for $275. It's not the black edition though, right? Is it? I mean, it really doesn't matter if it's a black edition to me either. I just want a DX9. Best prices he's seen are on RC groups. It's a first gen still, but a first gen DX9 is, yeah, that's still good though. That's still a good radio. That's still a really good radio. I would definitely take that anytime. Yeah, so Roy the Beast is going to be on a Spectrum radio, and that's why I'm looking into buying a Spectrum radio, so that way I can have a radio for this. Not to mention, I mean, it seems like everything's starting to like flow that way, anyways. I mean, it's like everybody's got a Spectrum. Everybody has a Spectrum. If you don't have a Spectrum, if you're not flying with a Spectrum radio at our flying club, then people make fun of you behind your back. Oh, look, there's Dave from Dave's RC. He's got a tactic radio. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. I mean, if not for anything, at least to save face while I'm at my flying field, I can say, look, guys, I have a DX9 now, so don't laugh at me anymore. Even though that tactic radio has been nothing but good to me, there is a lot more that you can do with a Spektrum radio. I'll give you that one. I'll give you guys that. The Spektrum radio, there's a lot that you can do with it, but there's a lot I can do with my Taranis too. I mean, I can pretty much do anything that you guys can do with that Spektrum with my Taranis. The issue that I have with the Taranis is that it's very bulky. It's a very big radio. It's Jeff, are you using a DX8 Gen 2? How do you like it? Is it any good? Yeah, see. So the Gen 2 DX8, are they having the software problems like the original DX8s? Yeah, I know, Paul. Yeah, definitely. Yes, there are. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be happy unless I have like a DX8 or a DX9 in my hands. Because that, I mean, you're talking about a lot of money for one extra channel. So if you have a DX8 Generation 2 DX8, I mean, you're paying a lot of extra money. You're paying a lot of extra money for one channel. So if you have a DX8 that can do pretty much anything that the DX9 can do, well, the Generation 2 DX8 can do pretty much whatever a DX9 can do, you're paying right around $200 for one channel. If, in fact, the DX8 is the Generation 2 DX8 is as good or on par with the DX9. No, I don't use sliders. I don't use the sliders. Okay, Deuce. All right, I hear you, man. I hear you. So it's not just the extra channel. You're getting better gimbals and stuff too, as well, smoother gimbals. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might be the DX9 then. Oh, if I bought a DX9, it would be my last radio, or my old lady will have my head. Especially when she looks around the room and she's like, "Oh, you've got a tactic, 8-channel tactic." I bought that 8-channel tactic just because you're not going to be able to buy them anymore. It's literally it's a dinosaur. It's just Pilot Ryan is starting up a show soon. What's he starting to show up on Friday for? I canceled last week so that he could have Friday. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Well, like I said, man, I'm a team player, and if he's doing something at an event, I don't want to take away from that. So you guys let me know when he goes live. If he goes live tonight from the field, let me know. Okay. All right. What did he say? Hold on. I saw something up here. Hold on. Oh, Paul. Yeah, Paul, you're a firm believer in the tactic too, man. You must have had as good a luck with the tactic as I have, Paul. What happened here? So this is what happened, you guys. I went into my my local hobby store, and they said, well, why don't you start out on a radio like this? And they handed me this Tactic 404. No model memory, nothing like that. It's just a basic, like $40 radio that would at least just get me flying. And the problem that I had with that was that every time I switched models, I would have to do these weird like sticks in the corners and then turn the radio on to like reverse things and do this and that in order for the next plane to work. There's no expo, there's no nothing. So it's pretty much got like a built-in type of expo in it. Where the sticks aren't really touchy. They're touchy, but they're not really, really touchy. Protocol radios, they do. Okay, well, look up jumper multi-protocol radios. Okay, will do, Lee. Shit, I did have a pen sitting here. If I have to, I'll rewatch the video to get that, Lee. And he hands me this tactic radio, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, well, wait a minute. If I start out on this radio, is this going to be the brand that I'm going to stick with? Well, you have to understand something, guys. I knew nothing about the RC, nothing. I knew nothing about anything. I was just jumped into it head first off by flying jets, which was probably something that's not something that I recommend unless you want to go through about 30 crashes of a jet before you finally get it down. Then I went back in and I was like, okay, well, I need a radio where I don't have to do the stick thing every time I want to switch a model or fly a different model. And they recommended the 6-channel Tactic. So I ended up buying a 6-channel Tactic from them. What should have happened at that point was they should have offered me the DX9 at that point. At that specific time, they should have been like, okay, Dave, well, you got the basic stick movements down. You want some model memory, instead of giving me that tactic at first, they probably should have been like, well, if you buy this radio, you'll never have to buy another radio again. Yeah, it's expensive, but you'll never have to buy another radio again. And had it gone that way, shit, I'd already have a Spectrum radio, and I'd be using the hell out of it right now. But the fact that it's just like the sequence of events, the series of events that occurred, it kind of led me down this tactic path. Now, had I started flying with tactics and I was having issues with it, and I was crashing everything, or I was losing signals and all this stuff, then I probably would have jumped to the Spectrum a lot sooner. But I'm being honest with you guys. I have not lost a plane because of a tactic radio or a tactic receiver. I just haven't. I haven't lost and until I lose a plane with that tactic radio. I mean, I just don't think I'll ever stop using it. all my planes have tactic receivers in them. I got over 30, 40 planes, something like that. And I've got like 35 tactic receivers, whether they're 6-channel or 8-channel. And then I have the 8-channel radio, tactic radio that I use on, like, well, I haven't quite used it yet, but I have used it on the F-14. That's how I fly that F-14, is on the 8-channel radio. Yeah, man, I think if I could start all over again, I would definitely go with the Spektrum radio. I would have started off with a Spektrum. Yeah, I just started off. Yeah, like Wayne says, it just started off behind the ball. That's all. That's it. That's exactly what it is. I don't think I'd ever get rid of my tactic radios, though. I mean, like I said, I do have a lot of planes in here that fly on the tactic radios, but I have a lot of planes. I have a few planes in here where when I do start to fly them, I would like to fly them on a DX8 or a DX9. Yeah, it is, man. I mean, I'm not too far behind the ball. It's just basically just coughing up the dough and spending the money. I have a good feeling that if I'm gonna spend the $250 on a DX8, I might as well just spend and get the DX9. I mean, link to Ola Jumper on eBay. Okay, excellent, man. I'll check that out, Lee. But yeah, man. So I know that Ryan's at Neffy, huh? Is that where he's at? See, yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I use. I use the 6-channel 650. That's what I use. And I use it religiously, man. The only time I ever really need to use the 8-channel tactic is when I have like the F-15 or the F-14. What else do I have hooked up to that DX8? That's really it. That's really all I have hooked up to the DX8, are just the two planes that I have that have to have the extra channels, which is the F-15 and the F-14. Fred Barron, you said that you have 2 DX8s and a DX9 that you bought on sale, or you have them right now on sale? Oh, he bought them on sale. Okay. Oh my goodness, Matthew Richardson. Hey guys, check this out. We got Matthew Richardson in the house, you guys. Welcome, Matthew Richardson, to the live stream. Matthew Richardson, you guys, was our very first contest winner on the channel, you guys. If I can remember correctly, I believe he got the E-Flite Timberwolf. It was one of the first big giveaways that I ever did. How you doing, man? Long time no hear from, brother. Matthew, welcome to the stream, and everybody give him a warm welcome, man. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in here in a while, man. How's that E-Flite Timber treating you? You still flying it around, or did you put it into the ground yet? Love it. Yeah, awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear that you still have it around. Yeah, man, Matthew Richardson, he was our very first contest winner. That was a long time ago, less than 100 subs, man. We had less than 100 subscribers at that time. That's cool, man. I'm glad you stopped by, man. Yeah, the channel's really come along since then, Matt. We got a huge community here now, man. Where's your blue, Rich? So here's what we got going on, Matt. So we have to get to another. As soon as we get up to what was it? What was the next milestone? As soon as we get to 600 subs, I'll be passing out like 2 or 3 more blue wrenches at that time. And I'll make sure that you're considered for one of those at that time, man. But as of right now, I won't be passing out any more blue wrenches until then. But I promise you'll be one of the next ones. I haven't seen you in so long, man. Holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. It's been a while. Skip Bill RC is in the house. My brother from another mother. How's it going, man? How you doing? Lee Davison Tanger up to 185 videos and 75 subs. All right, guys. So Dave's RC hit a milestone. I'm not sure exactly when it was. It had to have been this month. I'm sure it was this month sometime. We just went over 100,000 views. I mean, to some people that may not seem like a lot, but yeah, guys, we just went over 100,000 views. Unbelievable milestone. Last time I looked, we were at like just over 500,000. And then I was messing around with my profile today and looking at some stuff. Yeah, Matt, you have been a subscriber for a long time. You were one of my first subscribers, to be honest with you. But yeah, 100,000 views, you guys. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Honestly, I had to look twice. I actually had to take a note. Dave, please come to our test in a few. Oh yeah, Ryan, absolutely, man. Like I just told everybody in here, as soon as you're up and ready to go, we are going to be shutting this down so that we can get over and check you out, man. So I'm sure somebody will pass the news. Are you ready now, Ryan? All right, guys. So hey, yeah, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it down. Hey, Matt. So it seems how you're new to this live stream thing that we got going on. Check out Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike YouTube channel. Go over there and give them a sub, and that's where all of us are heading over there right now. We're all heading over to Pilot Ryan's live stream. You may remember Pilot Ryan. He's the test pilot. He was formerly the test pilot of Motion RC. We're all heading over there right now. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna go check out his live stream right now, you guys. That's awesome for me. That means I can shut this down early and take the wife out. Hey, Ryan, that's okay, man. Like I said, I'm a team player, bro. I will see you guys over at Pilot Ryan's YouTube channel. And, yeah, we'll see you guys there. Hey, guys, that's it for tonight. Dave's RC, Toe the Line, episode 7. We're cutting it short so we can get over to check out Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike's RC YouTube RC channel. That's it, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.